River Falls. Just spoke with Zach Campbell, head coach of River Falls, and he's like, hey, the motivation, I don't want my guys, this is not a 1-11 team, he said.
Yeah, we're not a 1-11 team. That's our record, but that's not the role that we feel like we're playing in the team that we are. We're learning how to win and compete and do those things, and I think we've been really competitive, and we've been on the upward trajectory, and I'm excited to see what happens the second half of the year with a team that's really starting to mature and come into their own.
I've been around doing the broadcasting long enough that I did good games in high school at McDonald's across the street, and here we are, and now you're a veteran coach, right? And so you've seen, you've known famine and plenty, and so even as you say that this year, I mean, this is still a pretty young team because you don't have many seniors, and so as Coach Campbell and I were talking, I mean, you guys continue to learn and grow and sense just changing all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had some success the last couple of years in the wins column, and this year I think we've had some success too, and it's not translating right now, but we have when you lose guys like Joe Ruder and Jacob Walzak and Jake Spaeth and Peyton and Nick and those guys the last couple of years, you're going to have a little bit of that vacuum where guys are going to have to try to do more and be able to do more, and this time of the year is when you can see the light bulb clicking with some of these guys, and they're figuring out they don't have to try to do as much, they just can do what they do and fit in with the team, and it pays off for us.
And finally, Coach, what about this tough River Falls team? I mean, talk about how do you take a bite out of this elephant here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really well-coached team. They have some really tough pieces, some guys that play really hard, pressure, get to the basket, some skilled guys who can put the ball in the bucket, and they're used to controlling the tempo of a game, so we're gonna get out there and try to dictate some things and do things our way and see if we can get them out of rhythm a little bit.
Sounds good, Coach. We wish you the best and hope to talk to you afterwards.
All right, thanks a lot.
Head Coach Jason Prue getting closer to tip-off on WOGO Sports.
We all remember.
Okay, just one half a minute, and then Dave's going to have the Toys and Ford keys to the game, so just one spot here.
Float through the net.
All right, you got it.
Now, maybe a lingering injury makes those days just a memory. Get back to your best with Chippewa.
You don't have the refs' names, do you?
Sports Medicine. With their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers, maybe those glory days won't seem so far away. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
You can skip the bumper music here. We'll just take it.
CVOSM.com/WOGO for more information.
Real quick, it's time for the Toys and Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toys and Ford in Chippewa Falls. Dave, check key to the game tonight for Chahai against 11-1 River Falls.
All right, well, other than a lot of luck, I think the keys to the game would be for Chahai to keep their heads in this and try to keep this a close game, maybe lull River Falls to sleep, think that they got this one, and then all of a sudden just lights out with Monarski hitting about 4 threes in the end to pull it out.
All right, there you go. The Toys and Ford keys to the game from our color analyst, Dave Check. Keys to the game brought to you by the dealer, where you'll find a friend, Toys and Ford in Chippewa Falls. We'll have 2 18-minute halves. If we need overtime, that'll be on the docket as well. Chahai and River Falls boys, we got it for you coming next on WOGO Sports.
Royal Credit Union's roots run deep in the Chippewa Valley. We've been helping families thrive here since 1964. Thank you for helping us make over 57 years of positive impact. Along the way, students have learned about saving with Royal. Families have moved into their first home with Royal. And businesses have turned dreams into success stories with Royal. Our strong roots make it easy for you to grow. Join us at any Royal Credit Union office or at rcu.org/roots. Insured by NCUA.
Hi, Alex here from Schleppenbach Janitorial. These days, disinfection, sanitization, and overall cleanliness are on the forefront of everybody's mind. At Schleppenbach Janitorial, we've been practicing these elements for nearly 30 years. The health and safety of our customers, staff, and families at home have always been priority number one. Methods and state-of-the-art equipment, we can bring your business to a whole new level of healthiness in the workplace. Just remember, keep calm, wash your hands, and rely on Schleppenbach Janitorial. Call us today at 723-6601.
Okay, hit the music.
Building stronger kids, stronger families, and stronger communities. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley has 2 full-service locations. The Eau Claire YMCA.
We'll take it right back after this now music.
Both open 7 days a week. Membership rates are among the lowest in the area. And you'll enjoy the gym, indoor pool, weight room, cardio room.
Okay, we're on Cardinal TV, so whatever we say is going to be there to even off the game broadcast.
With the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley.
All right, right, let's go to our the public address announcer, Dave Hansen, with the introduction to the starting lineups. White with the trim and the black numerals with some red trim as well, River Falls, and the navy blue uniforms with the gold numerals and lettering and some white trim. All right, about ready to jump it up here in the middle. And for Ethan Campbell, the 6'4 senior for River Falls, and going against Minarski for Chippewa Falls. And the Cards come up with it going left to right. We're underway. Chippewa Falls working their way around on the outside. Down low, there's the missed shot. No good that time by Jackson Tomzak. We're working the other way. On the outside for River Falls. They work it down low. Trying to go to the low post. Campbell, left hand, got it. Number 11, Ethan Campbell, his first two. And they're out of the gate 2-0.
One of the top 10 scorers in the Big Rivers is Campbell. He's their leading scorer.
Twyman has it knocked away, and they're going to call a travel, and the Cardinals' first turnover. Well, again, against a team with a lot better record, I mean, you don't want to get buried in 8 inches of snow early, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. But, they're also a pretty balanced team. You talk about Campbell, he's not exactly, 1 or 2 in the league. I think he's down there around 6. And yet they're one of the best teams. So obviously they're a very balanced team that has plenty of scorers that can light it up.
All right, 17:04 to go, and we're going to hit the ball underneath the River Falls basket on our left side. Not even a minute in, River Falls up 2-0. Deflected pass, Minarski touched it, Twyman saves it, River Falls turnover. So we're one apiece in that department, and here comes Chi-Hi the other way. On the outside, Minarski. Boy, it'd be helpful if he certainly leads the way in scoring at 12 a game, but need him to be feeling it here tonight.
He can fill it up. It's just a matter of him getting the ball. They got to get him those open shots and set the picks.
Deep left corner, we've got Trent Linder, who's been making some noise lately, the 6'4 junior. I got to say, in some of the games I did before Christmas, I don't remember seeing a lot of Linder. So he's getting more playing action even into the starting lineup tonight. Inside of 16.5 to go first half. Mark Halverson, Dave Check with the call on WOGO Sports. Drive right baseline for the Cards. Smith, kick to the left corner. Minarski for 3, and the Cardinals go ahead 3-2.
And that was really not only finding Minarski with the open shot, but just great passing as they passed it around. Found the extra man. That was about 5 passes around the top.
Tried to answer back from the outside. No good. Campbell, rebound down to Chippewa. Here come the Cardinals. 15:53 to go first half, up 3-2. On the outside, Linder. Linder ahead of the wheel. Left side to Kansas Smith. Kansas, the 5'11 junior. Work it left side to the tall and lanky Jackson Tomzak, the 6'6 junior. Working left baseline, Minarski to Twyman. They kick it out to Smith. Smith right wing. 15.5 minutes to go first half. Twyman on the right side. Picked up defensively in the River Falls man-to-man. Right corner to Kansas Smith. Smith picked up defensively by Landgraf, a 6-foot senior. He'll drive the paint, kick it out. Twyman for three. Off the back iron, no good. River Falls fighting for the rebound. They come away with it. 24, Michael Sherman, the 6'2 senior. Into the forecourt. They bring it. On the outside, kick out to number 3, Landgraf. Working it to Langer. On the right side, Michael Sherman. Sherman drives into the paint. Spin move. Pivoting. Working around on top. Getting that ball movement. Bounce pass down low. Intended for Langer. Knocked out of bounds. And River Falls will keep it. 14:54 to go first half. Shanghai leading 3-2.
You know, realistically, there is no purer shooter in the conference right now than Mason Minarski. So if they can get him a number of open shots, this becomes an even game of horse.
Yeah. 3-2 early. Cardinals, River Falls, one blemish in their conference, losing at home by 12 to Memorial, but without a key player in that one. And looking forward to a rematch a week from tonight at the Eagles' Nest. River Falls, patient, shot up off the back iron, no good, missing. Michael Sherman and the Cardinals down with the rebound. Near the forecourt, Kansas Smith. Shanghai bringing it left to right. Linder on the outside. Picked up in the man-to-man by Langer. Minarski kicks it out. Twyman behind the three-point line. Thought about it. Work it right side. Smith. Deep right corner. Linder. Linder looking down low. Knocked away from Minarski and out of bounds. Shanghai will keep it 14-13 left first half. JV winning on a three-pointer by Easton Bob at the buzzer. And they beat River Falls 41-40, looking to make it a double dip here tonight. Minarski in the inbounds. Gets it to Tomczak. Again, we've had low foul calls in some of the games we've done, and again, we're 4 minutes in, no fouls in this one. Came into the JV game 7 minutes in, it was 3-2, so it was a slow start to that one. It finished at 41-40. Twyman. Keon, one of the two seniors on this team, just two seniors. Dominic Quigley doesn't get a lot of playing time. He's the other. Minarski misses the three from the left side, and here comes River Falls. The other way, pull up, little 8-footer on the way, soft touch and good. It goes for Michael Sherman, his first two, and it's 4-3 River Falls.
Shanghai trying to control the pace. Plenty of passes around here looking for the open shot as long as they're hanging on to the ball.
And there's a steal by River Falls. Coming up with it, Landgraf, the layup partially blocked by Smith. Good job by Kansas. And they're going to say out of bounds, and it's going to be River Falls' ball.
Well, I had just spoke a little bit too soon about hanging on to that ball as they get the turnover at the top of the key. But.
Yeah. River Falls by one. They get the basketball off the steal. Inbounding it now, Sherman. Sherman looking to get it in. He does. In the paint. Shot up and in by Ryan Langer. And they're not afraid to go into the low post with the smaller guys, the 6 foot. So the Cards double up now at 6-3. River Falls with their biggest lead. Shanghai in the deep right corner. Kansas Smith. He'll dribble out of there. 5 minutes into this game, 13-minute mark. Cardinals just with the one Minarski basket. Smith into the deep left corner. Kansas some dribbles. Minarski in the left corner. A three from him could tie this thing. Shot on the way. Tomczak got it, and we're tied at 6. Jackson Tomczak.
Or a three from Tomczak, right?
Right.
And that's a throwaway for River Falls underneath as they tried to get it to number 11 there. Ethan Campbell underneath. He was wide open, but that pass just sailed a little long for Langer.
And the Cards will get it back now. Tied at 6 apiece. Twyman will bring it. So each team with 2 turnovers, and nobody has any fouls 5.5 minutes in, so...
And again, the strategy isn't to go up by 10 and really put the pressure.
Right.
It's just to kind of lull them to sleep.
Oh, there's a foul for sure.
Yep.
It's a foul for sure as the defender leaned into him. Ethan Campbell gets his first personal, and the first on either team with 12:20 to go. And we're going to see Joey Butts come in, a 6-foot sophomore, off the River Falls bench. Number 5, he will spell number 10, Jack Herstein. Didn't mention Jack's name at all. 6'1" senior starter. As Minarski will get it in. 12:20 left in the half. Twyman now. Twyman off right side, and we've got a sub into the game for Chippewa Falls. This is number 1, Dominic Quigley, into the contest.
And, the other thing that's going to be good about being able to milk the clock like this and kind of keep the possessions from going past the half court more times than they have to is, we got a couple of guys that Chi-High really relies on that have to play the entire game. So, Chi-High is not a team that you can go to the bench very much and get a rest.
Ethan Campbell takes a seat after he gets his second foul, and Ryan Langer going to come for him now. Minarski is the one who typically tosses it in under the basket. He finds Tomczak. Tomczak on top Quigley, the 6'4 senior. They work it to Twyman. Tomczak who hit that second three. The Cardinals 2 threes, getting to 6 here early. Shot on the way and good. And there it is by Jackson Google, and it's 8-6 Chippewa.
There's a long 2-point shot for Google. Nice release out there. Nice open shot.
River Falls at the other end, and a whistle and a foul. The Cards get their first, and it's going to go on Google. With 11:45 left in the half, the Cardinals leading at 8-6.
Now's the time for the Cardinals to really kind of take advantage with Campbell on the bench.
On the outside, there's the penetration from Landgraf into the paint, kicks it out to Langer. River Falls on the attack right to left. Back in the right corner, Langer penetrating, trying to go by Quigley, draws a double team, deflected pass. Holding on to it, Michael Sherman, left side against Twyman for the Cardinals. Inside of 11.5 to go first half. 8-6 Chippewa. 1-11 Chippewa against 11-1 River Falls. Could be a huge upset if the Cards could pull it off, but sweet for their season as they continue to progress here at the midway point in a 22-game season. Low post, double team on Langer. They work it around on the outside. Number 15, Caden Rokamp into the game. Very patient offensive possession here for River Falls, Dave.
Yeah, they're giving Campbell a break on the bench. They still got Landgraf out there who can light it up.
Yep. Working for their shot. Sherman trying to work down to defender Marski. Nearly stolen away by the Cardinals. Google there. There's the three-point attempt, and it's in there for Landgraf. And it gives River Falls a 9-8 lead.
First three-point shot for River Falls. And the first make, 1 for 1.
I guess not really a lead change. We went to tie. Yeah. So it's been River Falls, Chippewa, then River Falls, and Chippewa and River Falls. Cardinals on the outside, working it around. Twyman penetrating past the free throw line. Deflected pass, recovered by Google. Jackson driving down the lane. Oh, he's got it. There he faked the defender out, Landgraf, and he gets the score.
Really nice move there by Google to get to the basket and get a wide open layup after that pump fake.
Cardinals get the lead back. And now River Falls into the forecourt. Inside of 10 minutes to go in this first half, and they gotten the message that Chippewa's come to play. Bounce pass, dangerous block, shot by Tomczak. Twyman goes the other way. Twyman gets it, Minarski for 2. And Chippewa extends to 12-9 now.
Bunch of good teamwork there that really started with a defense that Google had on Langer underneath. Langer, a real physical 6 foot.
Yeah, and the Cardinals now, as Minarski scores, grab that 12-9 lead.
Cardinals, as we've said over and over, are not a 1-11 type team.
Yeah.
They are dangerous, but River Falls is definitely an 11-1 team.
Huh. 9 minutes in, we're at the halfway point of this first half, and Chippewa leading 12-9 as River Falls very patient possessions. 3-point attempt to try to tie, missed by Landgraf. Long rebound to River Falls. Penetrating down the lane, and there it is. Michael Sherman gets his second field goal and pulls them within 1 at 12-11. Chippewa Falls, Minarski. Oh, he's feeling it tonight. There's the 3 from Minarski, and we'll get a timeout. 8:32 left in the first half. The Cardinals lead at 15-11 on WOGO Sports.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Choice & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car.
All right, we got to do some ads. I'll take just one here because I'm going to do some live copy.
Better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers.
And plus, it's only a 30-second ad.
You'll find a friend. So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls.
That is a lot of points scored so far for not a whole lot of shots. Very good shooting percentage.
Fighting for the Chippewa Falls on the field as a coach and in the courtroom, our color analyst Dave Check in the Check Law Office, making you part of the team. Hey, come work for AMPI, a co-op owned by local dairy farmers. AMPI is now offering a $2,000 sign-on and retention bonus. Apply at ampi.com and click on careers. AMPI is an equal opportunity employer. All right, a great game so far, 15-11, Chippewa. And River Falls with it, down by 4. That is the biggest lead of the night for the Cardinals. And again, Zach Campbell on the bench with the 2 fouls. Each team's with 2 turnovers, so playing pretty cleanly. River Falls taking it to the basket. Missed shot on the driving layup by Sherman. Minarski with the rebound. Here come your Cardinals. Twyman with it. Yeah, you can tell. Here's one of the things that's standing out to me, Dave. Chai, as Coach Prue said, they do not think of themselves as 1-11. They're like, we'll take you boys on. Come on. Twyman kicks it out on the outside. Tomczak off the mark, no, to the left, but fighting for the rebound. Quigley. And that hustle earning him some extra playing time. He may have knocked it out of bounds, but Dave, good hustle by Dominic Quigley.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the Cardinals are going to need. They're going to need to out-hustle them. They're going to need to get every break to stay in this game. But, you know, having Campbell on the bench, that's a nice break for the Cardinals.
Yep. Sherman, they work it on the outside to Roadcamp. And also number 23, Preston Johnson, driving off Roadcamp's hands and out of bounds. And it's going to be Chai basketball, River Falls' 3rd turnover.
Yeah, and if anything, just kind of looking at the difference between their play when they go into their bench, I don't think that River Falls is that deep of a team either. My recollection of Eau Claire Memorial is that they are. I mean, I think they're ranked 4th in the state right now, and you know, no wonder they give River Falls problems.
Yeah, and just looking at the scoring for you, talking about Campbell, he's at about 13 a game. Landgraf 12.6, Sherman at 10.3. Those are their 3 double-digit scorers. So again, Landgraf and Sherman staying out there. Campbell, their leading scorer on the Pines with the 2 fouls. Chai leads at 15-11, trying to extend that right now on WDOGO on a Friday night. Kick into the left corner, Twyman. Twyman on top. Tomczak fakes the 3. He drives down Main Street, puts it up. Oh, too soft on the right side. Rebound comes down to Rokamp. River Falls with it the other way. Down by 4. Rokamp on top for 3. The big fella off the bench, no good. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound. Butts has it blocked by Tomczak. Jackson Tomczak doing it at both ends of the floor.
I think that's Tomczak's 2nd block in about 3 or 4 possessions here.
Shot on the way off the mark, no good for the Cardinals. Rebound coming the other way. River Falls trying to pick up the tempo. Final 6.5 minutes of the first half. Driving layup missed by Sherman. Fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with 6:27 left in the first half.
That's going to be Tomczak going for that block. Got him a little bit with the body.
Dominic Quigley getting that one for Chippewa, his first personal, 2nd team. And see if we can get free throw shooting percentages on Sherman. His first one is on the money.
One of the things the Cardinals really got to watch out for is letting those offensive rebounds get out of control so far.
He's only a 50% free throw shooter, but he looks sweet on that first one.
Well, statistically, then he's supposed to miss this one, right?
Right.
It's automatic. Always 50%.
Second one on the way is good.
So you got 2 offensive rebounds so far for Eau Claire Memorial have led to extra possessions, and the Chai Cardinals don't have any yet. Of course, they don't have a ton of missed shots either.
15-13, Cardinals by 2. Minarski right side. We've seen some times this year where the Cards maybe got a lead and then allowed a team to make a late run. That's something to for sure guard against here. Keep that offense going. You got G. Mason in off the bench. There it is. A nice shot from G, and it's a 4-point lead for the Cards again.
That's a nice, pretty jumper from 10 feet coming off the drive.
17-13. Chippewa Falls by 4. Halftime, we've got highlights and stats for you. And we've had some highlights to enjoy from this first half. Sherman trying to work on Twyman. Misses the low post shot. Keon doing what he can. Didn't commit the foul. Good solid D.
And then it gets the rebound as well.
Yeah. 5.5 left in the first half. Cardinals trying to grow a 4-point lead. On the outside, Benarski. Right corner, Kansas Smith for 3. His first shot of the night off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Jonas Severson, a 6'2 sophomore, and off the River Falls bench. The Wildcats, second place in the BRC. There's the Sherman three-pointer, hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound down to Linder for the Cards. As the clock ticks towards 5 minutes left in the first half. Twyman on top, gets it Linder. Linder head of the wheel, right side to Mason. Boy, Mason provides a nice spark off that bench. Minarski airballs one from the right side. It was a two-point attempt, and River Falls brings it the other way. Into the forecourt, Sherman, second leading scorer. Down low, Severson, the sophomore, misses a low post shot. They like to post up.
Yeah, it's the second time they tried that. That's really not a great play for this team, is a one-on-one low post move like that.
They like to do a lot of posting, though. Right corner, Linder for three. Mayer misses it. Minarski fights for the rebound, can't get it, comes away to Sherman. Would have been nice. That would have given the Cards a 7-point lead. Inside of 4.5 left in the first half. Mark Halverson and Dave check the call here on WOGO Sports. My first play-by-play of the new year, thanks to Caleb Swenson for sitting in the previous Cardinal game last week with Dave.
Looked like it might have been a walk that they got away with there.
On top, they work it to Joey Butts. Butts, right side, gets it off, 13 to Severson. Severson kicks it back to Butts, fakes it, gets the defender Smith going. I'll tell you what, they're a patient offensive team, but maybe too patient. We're going to get a timeout here.
We got a timeout called after passing the ball around about 6 or 7 times. Coach wants to take a look.
All right, 3:55 left in the half. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. Cards up 4 on River Falls on WOGO Sports.
The Medicine Shop knows that getting sick is about as fun as a relaxing bubble bath with no hot water and piranhas. Or walking barefoot.
Had a lot of highlights from this one, huh?
Left you a surprise.
You're going for the whole half side.
Are you kidding me?
Getting sick is no fun, but at least you have the Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Transfer your
Like I said, it
prescriptions
kind
to
of
the Medicine
scares
Shop
you,
and receive
you know,
up to $20
to have
off
that
over-the-counter
lead,
products.
because
The
that's,
Medicine Shop in
you know,
Chippewa
what
Falls
the
and Menominee.
halftime talk is going to be with the coach.
17-13, Chippewa up 4. Mark Halverson and Dave Check courtside. Zach Wycheck at our WOGO Studios. Stelter Incorporated strives to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete. 3 generations of service and proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. All right, River Falls inbounding on the far side. Ryan Langer into 13. Jonas Severson, the 6'2 sophomore. Right side to Herstein, and back in one of the starters, the 6'1 senior. Deep left corner, shot on the way, off the mark for Landgraf. Rebound, fighting for it. Twyman's on the floor. Looking over to Jason Prue.
Timeout.
And Jason Prue with his eyes bulging out, talking to the referee, which we can introduce you to them. They are Sayer Jackson, Adam Brzezinski, and Dave Langben. And it's going to be River Falls ball. How did you see that one?
You know, I'm not sure what happened. He must have called a travel because he was on the floor, and if he didn't get a timeout, you're always going to get a travel there rolling around with the ball. But I thought he might have got a timeout there.
Deflected pass and stolen away. G. Mason into the forecourt on the break. Now he's going to set it up. He gets it to Minarski. Shot on the way off the mark. No good. Rebound, Minarski underneath for 2. And the Cardinals go in front 19-13. Good job by Mason on the steal. River Falls 4th turnover. Cardinals by 6 and another Cardinal steal. Chippewa up 6 with the ball. 3:15 left first half. Twyman out behind the arc. Works it left side to Linder. Joined out there by Kansas Smith, G. Mason, and Mason Minarski. Kansas Smith going to drive into the paint. Gets it on top to Twyman. 3 minutes left in the half. Cards up sit. Minarski. Nice pass. Down low. Linder misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Smith is going to drive left baseline. Scoops it up. No good. Whistle and a foul on River Falls with 2:52 left in the half.
So Linder with Chi-Hi's first offensive rebound of the night there. But, you know, again, it makes me kind of nervous. This maybe not seem very intuitive here, but to say that Cardinals go in with a 5 or 6 point lead,
yeah,
I'd actually feel better about them being maybe within 1 point. There's a couple of reasons for that. Obviously, not just River Falls going in and the coach getting a fired up speech and getting his 11-1 team going, but it's more about Chi-Hi. They get that lead, and you know the pressure might be on them.
Ethan Campbell returned. He's the one whistled for the foul, so he'd been out for a long time. He goes back in. He gets his 3rd foul. And I don't know, maybe he's got like 2 points in the night, Dave.
Yeah, that's huge, and he's coming back. Ethan Campbell right now has 2 points. You're right.
Free throw is good by Kansas Smith. He'll get another.
So you know how a team plays when they're down, but they're playing an 11-1 team. They're confident. They think they can win.
Yeah.
And that's all you need is the confidence. But if you play with that 5 or 6 point lead, then all of a sudden the pressure's on you.
Kansas also a 50% free throw shooter, and he hits them both. So it's 50% free throw shooter night here tonight, and they're just lighting them up. All right.
So far, so good. Both teams 4 for 4 total.
Chi-Hi's biggest lead of the night at 8 points now. 2:40 left in the first half. Working it around on the outside, River Falls. Herstein. Down low, they get it to Rokamp. Rokamp, big fella, misses. Gets his own rebound. Down low, he's going to put it up blocked. Partially blocked by Tomczak. He says, get it out of there. He throws it to the outside. Three-pointer missed by Landgraf, their third leading scorer. Twyman into the forecourt. Boy, he's a slick ball handler. Gets it off to Tomczak. Left corner, Kansas. Smith. Got it! Chi-Hi goes up by 11. 24-13 on the Kansas. Smith bomb from the left corner.
Cardinals really doing everything right now.
Really sweet. Wow. 24-13.
3-pointers right now by Smith. Tomczak, 2 by Minarski. Not only that, but the scrapping that they're doing underneath to get some open layups. I mean, you can tell they're playing out there relaxed. They're playing with effort.
Yeah. It's their game of the season so far with 2:04 left in the first half. Up 24-13. They've slowly grown this like a good investment. And all of a sudden, a drive to the hoop and 2 for Landgraf, their third leading scorer, and he cuts it back to 9 at 24-15.
River Falls with 3 fouls right now, all on Campbell.
I know, their leading scorer. Minarski for 3, off the right. No, the one thing I'd say about that possession, hey, learn from River Falls' deliberateness. You don't need to be in a hurry. You're up by 9, right?
Yeah, exactly. But, they got the hot hand right now, and they're feeling it. And anytime Minarski's shooting, I don't have any problem with that.
All right, well, I'm just making my case. All right,
but you are correct. Yeah. Generally speaking.
When you got a big lead like that, you don't have to be in a hurry. But I'll tell you what, after this possession, I would just say the Cards don't need to rush it. Like, let's just hold it for the final shot, maybe. I don't know. Inside of 1:15 now. River Falls like to chip away at that 9-point Cardinal lead. Again, they are very deliberate, though. Of the games I've seen, boys or girls, this is the most deliberate. And again, there's the drive. Sherman, spin move, on the way, off the mark. No. Rebound, Kansas Smith. Smith falling down, was pushed down, I think, and he's going to draw a foul from River Falls. Not enough to send him to the line.
It's a foul on number 15 who comes in for Campbell. So, again, both of their big men.
Caden Rokamp gets his first, and it's the 4th team foul. And the first foul on River Falls, not on their leading scorer, Zach Campbell, who is the coach's cousin. Zach Campbell, I'm sorry, is the coach. Who is it? Ethan Campbell. Ethan.
Yeah, I was looking that up thinking, didn't we just see a Campbell? And sure enough, it was one of the top 5 scorers is Campbell for New Richmond, who we just saw. And I think Caleb was the one doing that game, right?
Right. 53 seconds left in the half. My Coach Halverson is saying, hey, what if we hold it for 1? And it seems like the guys are looking to approach this deliberately. But now River Falls wants to trap out near the timeline. They want to, we'll see it. Maybe we'll get a layup. Minarski down low. There's the layup.
Exactly right. And that's exactly how you punish the press right there.
Yep, you do. You make them pay. And it's 26-15 now. Back to an 11-point lead. River Falls drive, basket, and a foul with 31 seconds left in the half.
And that's Sherman with his 8th point so far, going to the line for 9 possibly.
Like we said, Campbell leads the way. Ethan Campbell, their leading scorer, at about 13 a game. But then after that, a couple of guys in double digits, and Sherman is the second leading scorer.
Well, and Sherman right now, if he makes this basket, is going to have half of their points, and he does. 9 of their 18.
Yeah, he's tough. I'm sorry, Landgraf is the second leading. Right, Landgraf is number 2, and Sherman's number 3.
But they're right all in that same area, 12.4, 12 point. Yeah.
Right. All right, final 20 seconds of the half. The Cardinals up by 8, actually now after the basket and the made free throw. Twyman into the right corner. See if we can get one good steal. Pass stolen away. Tomczak's pass stolen away. The Cardinals' 4th turnover. River Falls, final 2 seconds. Shot. They're not going to get a shot off. No. The buzzer went first. Do not count it for Landgraf. The half ends. It's Chi-Hi 26, River Falls 18. stats, and lots of highlights coming up on WDOGO Sports. Okay, you can do a two-minute break.
Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
A wonderful, clean office with super friendly staff. I love the feeling of having my teeth cleaned.
I'm nervous with dentistry, and they make me feel comfortable and at ease.
Wow,
Dr. Wynn and his staff make going to the dentist enjoyable.
Our whole family goes to Wynn.
Come on,
Family
Chai,
Dentistry.
make me a believer
We
here.
wouldn't go anywhere else.
See the Wynn Family Dentistry difference with Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie Gunderson. Wynn Family Dentistry near St. Joseph's Hospital in Chippewa Falls.
Online education is nothing new at Lakeland University. We've been leading the way for over 25 years. We call this learning opportunity Blend Ed, on-site or online. You'll call it the most flexible and convenient way to earn a degree your way. Trust the leader in online learning. Attend classes in real time, virtually from anywhere. Blend Ed at Lakeland University. You're only an internet connection away. To learn more, visit lakeland.edu/getstarted.
I haven't noticed, but yeah, you can play the music coming back if you want.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Very global, innovators of plastic. Starting out as a small hometown company from Indiana, Berry has grown into a worldwide multi-billion-dollar public corporation. Berry Global is proud of its small-town heritage and loves being part of the Chippewa Falls community. From roots in America's heartland to becoming a leader in plastics manufacturing around the globe, Berry attributes its success to its loyal team members. Named one of America's most responsible companies. Proud to support Chi High and McDonald Athletics. Berry Global in Chippewa Falls.
On Youth Night here at Chi High at the Birdcage, what a first half for Chippewa as they lead River Falls 26-18. 1-11 Chi High leading 11-1 River Falls. Mark Halverson, Dave Check with you. Hey, you don't want to go out in the cold this winter? The Medicine Shop offers free local delivery and receive up to $20 off over-the-counter products when you transfer your prescriptions to the Medicine Shop. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Dave, great first half.
Yeah, the Cardinals essentially played error-free basketball there until that last turnover in the end, I would say. Before that, they had a couple of turnovers, 4 total.
Yeah.
But, there were aggressive turnovers going for a basket and nothing wrong with that, looking for an assist and maybe getting a turnover. But, yeah, error-free basketball, gave up a couple offensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. 2 of them were really on the same possession, and they still didn't score. So not getting hurt by a whole lot and getting helped by a lot of fortuitous things, such as 3 fouls on their leading scorer and also their leading big guy, leading rebounder. So Cardinals have the lead. Like I said, it makes me a little more nervous than if they were just hanging in there. But I'm equally happy about the fact that they still have 3 fouls on Campbell.
Huge thing happening before us right now. It's Youth Night, so a huge crowd here tonight, some part of the band, but a lot of these young kids, and they're going to have some people being recognized in the 10,000 Shot Club. I mean, you got to be planting seeds to have a harvest in the future. And in terms of, this team tonight, a great first half. But in terms of the future, shooting that basketball and getting out there and playing. And a lot of these guys are dreaming of being here on a Friday night in the future for themselves, right?
Yeah, exactly. And for those kids listening, that's what it's all about. You can talk to any kid that's went through this program. Tyson Killeen, Aaron Knez, talk to all the shooters and they'll tell you this is where it all started. And you don't just show up on varsity and all of a sudden start shooting 3-pointers. It's that 10,000 shot club. It's sitting at the free throw line for 10,000 shots. And it's kind of fun watching these kids as they sit here and, right in front of us are the younger kids. And then a year behind them, a little bit taller, a little bit taller,
right.
A little bit taller as they get every grade level. And this is the future of Chi High. And really, there's no reason that any of these teams can't be the top team in the conference. It's just a matter of who puts forth the most effort.
What do we have for first half stats?
First half stats. We got, actually I thought Chi High was shooting better than this, but I think it's just more of what they're doing all around and really the defense that they're playing. Chi High from 3-point line is 4 for 12. Nothing really outstanding about that. That's probably about what they shoot normally. 6 for 10 from the 2-point line, and they were 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Really, scoring-wise, 26 is not a high high amount for a first half score. No question about that. But given the number of shots that they've taken with the pace of the game and everything, you wouldn't expect things to be, I would suppose, that high of a score right now. But Chi-High Cardinals do have that 8-point lead, even though you got Sherman really lighting it up for River Falls right now. He's the one that's got the 9 points of their 18. Menarski leading both teams. He's got 12 points and 2 rebounds. Google has 4 points. Smith has 3 points and 1 rebound. Tomzak has 3 points and 1 rebound. Mason has 2 points. And the two people that didn't score are the ones that are leading in rebounds. Twyman with 4 rebounds, and Linder has 3 rebounds.
Let's go to some of our first half highlights here on WOGO. Deep left corner. Kansas, some dribbles. Menarski in the left corner. A 3 from him could tie this thing. Shot on the way. Tomzak got it, and we're tied at 6. Jackson Tomzak. Menarski is the one who typically tosses it in under the basket. He finds Tomzak. Tomzak on top quickly, the 6'4 senior. They're working to Twyman. Tomzak, who hit that second 3. The Cardinals 2 threes, getting to 6 here early. Shot on the way and good. And there it is by Jackson Google, and it's 8-6 Chippewa. Down. Twyman penetrating past the free throw line. Deflected pass recovered by Google. Jackson driving down the lane. Oh, he's got it. There he faked the defender out, Landgraf, and he gets the score.
Really nice move.
Chippewa Falls, Menarski. Oh, he's feeling it tonight. There's the 3 from Menarski, and we'll get a timeout. 8:32 left in the first half. The Cardinals lead at 15-11 on WOGO Sports. Right. With it the other way. Down by 4. Rokamp on top for 3. The big fella off the bench, no good. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound. Butts has it blocked by Tomzak. Jackson Tomzak doing it at both ends of the floor.
I think that's Tomzak's second block in about 3 or 4 possessions here.
Shot on the way off the mark, no good for the Cardinals. Rebound coming the other way. River Falls trying to pick up the tempo. Final 6.5. It's off to Tomzak. Left corner, Kansas. Smith. Got it! Chi-High goes up by 11. 24-13 on the Kansas. Smith bomb from the left corner. That was maybe my favorite highlight. I think Kansas Smith had hit a couple free throws. He's not a big scorer, does other things for this team, but he was feeling confident. Got it in the left corner. 11-point lead for Chi-High. They take a 8-point lead in the locker room. We'll take another 2-minute timeout, come back with the second half. Chi-High up 8 on River Falls, trying to hold on for a big home win in the BRC on a Friday night on WOGO Sports.
We all remember our glory days, catching a touchdown, unleashing the perfect slap shot, or watching your 3 float through the net. But now, maybe a lingering injury makes those days just a memory. Get back to your best with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. With their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers, maybe those glory days won't seem so far away.
I got to make a correction. I marked this down wrong. I had the score right, but I gave Smith 5 points for some reason, or 3 points for some reason. He had 5.
Hi, Alex here from Schleppenbach Janitorial. These days, disinfection, sanitization, and overall cleanliness are on the forefront of everybody's mind. At Schleppenbach Janitorial, we've been practicing these elements for nearly 30 years. The health and safety of our customers, staff, and families at home have always been priority number 1. Using our advanced, science-based methods and state-of-the-art equipment, we can bring your business to a whole new level of healthiness in the workplace. Just remember, keep calm, wash your hands, and rely on Schleppenbach Janitorial. Call us today at 723-6601.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our
Are you doing okay in your ads?
It's the reason that we have the slogan, you'll find a friend.
Yeah.
So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Building stronger kids, stronger families, and stronger communities. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley has 2 full-service locations, the Eau Claire YMCA and the Chippewa Falls YMCA. Both open 7 days a week. Membership rates are among the lowest in the area, and you'll enjoy the gym, indoor pool, weight room, cardio room, indoor track, personal training, yoga, and group
Yeah, so the
fitness
question
classes.
for us
Just
is
to name a
what
few.
those listening on the live
Stay
stream
fit
hear
with
right now? Are
YMCA
they
of
hearing the
Chippewa
commercials?
Valley.
That's a good point. They hear the commercial, but they can hear us too, I think. WOGO Sports. Hey, help your kids develop healthy dental habits for a lifetime at Smiles in Motion Pediatric Dentistry. They're board-certified pediatric dentists specialize in the smiles of infants, children, and teens, including those with special needs. Take a tour of the fun, child-friendly Smiles in Motion office at sim4kids.com, sim4kids.com. A correction?
Yes, I had a correction. I didn't see the free throws on Kansas Smith on the right side of the sheet. He had 5 points. Everything else was correct. Same for the shooting percentage and everything, because we obviously had them at 2 for 2 free throws. But Kansas Smith with 5 to be the second leading scorer.
26-18 Cardinals. Again, we're also on Cardinal TV tonight, so I guess I haven't been saying that a lot, but we remind you of that here on WOGO. Halley, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire on this Friday evening.
So the Cardinals, big underdog, come in and start the second half, and you know what? Maybe that is enough to keep them relaxed and keep them just having fun out there.
All right, Chahai with it as we get going in the second half. Down low for 2. Oh, yes, Linder. And it's back to a 10-point Chahai lead, 28-18.
Linder with a great extra pass from Minarski down there. Minarski probably could have taken a contested layup, but instead gets a wide-open Linder.
Now, River Falls in a big hole here. Shot hits the side of the backboard. Recovered by Langer. Again, River Falls going left to right. Chahai right to left. Mark Halverson, Dave Check with the call on FM 103.1, WOGO.com, and the live stream on Cardinal TV. We'll get the podcast up at wogo.com to follow. Oh, nice underhanded shot and scoop up by Sherman, and the 6'2 senior, their third leading scorer, makes it an 8-point. Now, something significant is Campbell had the 3 fouls. He had just 2 points in the first half. He's their leading scorer, so look out for number 11. But again, he's had some foul problems to deal with. On the outside, Tomczak works it to Linder. Again, Linder getting more time. I mean, Chahai, people have talked about a lack of height, but now all of a sudden you got Tomczak at 6'6" and Linder at 6'4", and so you got some guys. In fact, Chahai would come across taller than River Falls, actually, as you compare them here.
Well, they're going man-to-man, and I think Chahai should just have Tomczak take it right to Campbell. He's got the 3 fouls. He's not going to really play too aggressive of defense right now.
16 and a half minutes left in this second half. Twyman looks more and more comfortable and confident all the time as he is the lone senior starter. His ball handling has certainly continued to improve as well. On the outside, Smith matched up defensively against Landgraf. Bounce pass right side, Tomczak. Twyman on top, head of the wheel, kicks it back, Tomczak. Tomczak looks back to Twyman. Twyman right side. Kansas Smith behind him. Twyman's going to take it, miss it off the mark. No. All right, don't want to go into a cold spell here. Into it, Sherman into the forecourt for River Falls. Sherman drives it all the way in and scores, and it's a 6-point game, 28-22. Here comes River Falls, Dave.
Yeah, this is all Sherman so far tonight. Nobody else on the team has more than, well, we got 5 points on a Landgraf, but all Sherman.
Minarski, 15-footer. Honeycombed out of there, no good. River Falls picking up the rebound. Here they come the other way. Sherman takes it down Main Street. Whistle and a foul before the shot with 15:35 left in the second half. This is kind of the test where I think mentally Chahai hasn't tasted a lot of winning this year. And so this is kind of that early second half push from River Falls.
Yeah, you're not going to get River Falls to panic. They're just going to play their game. Some of these shots that they're taking are not necessarily the greatest shots. Sherman's coming in one-on-one, tough, contested shots. He's got a couple to fall, but that's what's kind of kept them a little bit low on scoring in the first half, not the greatest shots.
Bounce pass down low, there's Campbell. Just the 2 points so far. The 6'4", big guy, their leading scorer. He did travel, and the refs caught it. The 6th turnover for River Falls. Cards get it back. Up 6 on WOGO, Halley, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire.
And that's got to be a big mental defeat for him there. Finally gets the ball down there, gets a travel. Not only that, but he's being guarded by Minarski. He's got about 8 inches on him.
Twyman into the forecourt. You got Twyman, Smith, Minarski, and then the big fellas, Linder and Tomczak. Twyman on top, head of the wheel. Right side, Kansas Smith. He drained a 3 from the left corner, trying to go low post, and Minarski, and a whistle and a foul on River Falls. with 15:08 left in the half.
I got to tell you, that's impressive that you can continue to make that call as we have our ref standing right in front of us, and then you got a coach coming over, obviously at 6'7". I'm not sure how you can see anything through that.
The grace of God always. Tomczak into the right corner to Minarski. And whistle. And as Jason Prue wants a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 15 minutes left, second half. Cardinal ball up 6 over River Falls on WOGO Sports.
Royal Credit Union's roots run deep in the Chippewa Valley. We've been helping families thrive here since 1964. Thank you for helping us make over 57 years of positive impact. Along the way, students have learned about saving with Royal. Families have moved into their first home with Royal. And businesses have turned dreams into success stories with Royal. Our strong roots make it easy for you to grow.
30.
Join us at any Royal Credit Union office or at rcu.org/roots. Insured by NCUA.
Very global. Berry Global, innovators of plastic, has grown from their roots in America's heartland into a worldwide leader in plastics manufacturing. Named one of America's most responsible companies and proud to support Chippewa and McDonald Athletics, Berry Global in Chippewa Falls.
So the Cardinals are 15 minutes away here with a 6-point lead. See what they can do.
Chai with it, working right to left this second half. Oh, no, anticipating the pass to Twyman, stolen away. The left-handed layup is good for Jack Herstein, and it's a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game, 28-24. Chai's become a little cold here after leading 26-18 at the half. They've scored just 2 in the first 3.5 minutes of the second half. Twyman to the basket, and good, and a foul for the Cardinals.
And finding that workman-like 3-point play here is going to be huge for the Cardinals, as they got to just find the good shots and knock them down, and that's what Twyman did right there. And that was, I think, Tomczak who found him open underneath for.
Good teamwork. Way to go, Jackson Tomczak, with 14.5 left, and Twyman misses the free throw. Minarski rebound off the rim, no good, and Campbell with it for River Falls. 14-24 left in the second half. 30-24 River Falls lead. And Sherman, right side, low post move. Twyman on him, kicks it out, three-pointer on the way. Butts hits it. Joey Butts, the 6-foot sophomore, and it's a 3-point game. It's a 1-possession game. Cardinals now, Twyman across the timeline. River Falls hitting with their best shot. In 4 minutes, they've shrunk the lead from 8 to 3. Oh, and there's Smith gets fouled by Joey Butts, who had just hit the shot, and he smelled another steal, and Butts gets the foul with 13:55 left. All right, now Chai needs to hit back here.
Last 2 baskets were by players from River Falls that had not scored yet, so you still got Sherman leading the way with half the points, but you got new players on the block coming in.
River Falls, a 6-game winning streak. They won 5, lost at home to Memorial, then won 6 more. They face Memorial a week from tonight. Got one opponent before that. They're facing the Cards here tonight. Trailed by as many as 11. Chai leads it by 3 right now, but fighting to maintain that. Linder's, and again, really anticipating passes, trying to come up with steals.
You can tell River Falls is a lot more aggressive this half. Their coach had a talking to them. They better not take this team for granted, because every pass is contested this half.
That was his message before the game, but underscored certainly at halftime. Jackson Tomczak for 3. Oh. There it is. And the Cards go back up by 6.
That's an answer right there by Tomczak. That's his second 3 of the night.
And the Cardinals go up by half a dozen. River Falls have it knocked away at the other end. And
I think Joey Butts wanted a foul there underneath, but he didn't get it, but the possession does still stay with River Falls.
Royal Credit Union's roots run deep in the Chippewa Valley, positively impacting students, families, and businesses for over 57 years. See how you can grow with Royal Credit Union at rcu.org/roots, insured by NCUA. Looking to get it in, Sherman does. Campbell, and he gets fouled.
That's a good foul there by Google. I think if Campbell would have came down with that ball, probably would have had an easy 2.
Yep. Ethan Campbell, their leading scorer, the 6'4" senior, spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half with 2 and then 3 fouls. As the foul, as Dave said, Jackson Google's second, and for the Cards, their second team foul as well. The second half. Shot on the way, 3-point attempt comes up a little short for Butts. Out of there with it, River Falls gets the rebound. Herstein on the outside to Sherman. Sherman, their third leading scorer. Off the bench, Butts works it around on the outside, and he got back into the game now. Big number 15, Caden Rokamp, the 6'3 senior. On the outside, Sherman on the left wing. They try to post up, looking at Campbell. Campbell's going to work on Twyman. Takes him to the hole and draws a foul.
Yeah, but Campbell said, I think it was Twyman that said no blanks there, and he may have fouled him, but he also blocked the shot, making sure that he's going to have to earn these at the free throw line.
I thought Campbell did a good job of portraying it, too.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let that one go, but he's got a lot of movement down there. He's a big guy.
So Twyman gets the foul, and for Keon, that's his first. Third on the Cardinals as a team as Campbell hits the first free throw. 33-28, Cardinal lead is 5, 12 and a half left.
And these are points coming off that offensive rebound that is being their Achilles heel again.
Second free throw good for Campbell as well, 33-29. They had gotten as close as 3 here in the second half. Cardinals need to keep answering. Keon across the timeline, Cards bring it right to left. You're on WDOGO.com and on Cardinal TV. Minarski is going to shoot this one inside the three-point line and hit it. The Cardinals back up by 6.
And, again, with some of the best shooters in the conference here, if the Cardinals can keep shooting, anything can happen here as we got a push-off.
Yes. Offensive foul against Caden Rokamp.
That's his second as well. So both of their big guys, 2 and 3 fouls.
That's right. So 12:07 left in regulation. The Cardinals up by 6.
Still time to look to score. You don't want to get complacent and try to hang on to the ball until about a minute or 2 left.
G. Mason in off the bench for the Cardinals, joining Twyman and Minarski. And also you've got number 11 in the game for Jackson Google, and a travel on Chippewa, so the Cardinals turn it over. That's their 6th. Only 6 turnovers tonight, and that's as good as they've done any game we've seen this year. Match is 6 from River Falls.
Yeah, not a bad matchup in turnovers. Offensive rebounds, again, that's really the only thing that's kind of hurting them so far. 6 offensive rebounds. I think we have 2.
Yeah, that's true. River Falls on the attack on the left to right. Approaching 11 and a half minutes left in regulation. Down by 6. They've got their 6-game winning streak on the line here, and second place in the BRC.
Yeah, and that's on 15 again there. He just shoved. Coming off a pick, he just shoved, I think, Minarski about 3 or 4 feet on the ground.
Caden Rokamp, second straight time down. He's gotten a foul off the ball, and the Cards get it back. I don't know, are those turnovers when you do
those
that?
Those are turnovers when I mark those down, offensive fouls. And there was no question about it. I mean, he shoved him 2 feet right in front of the ref.
Twyman into the forecourt for the Cardinals, trying to build in that 6-point lead. G. Mason on the far side, the sophomore, trying to provide some spark. Oh, Minarski got him fouled. Again. Where was the call?
Yeah, it was tipped, though. It's going to stay with the Cardinals, not over and back. But, yeah, Minarski got hammered again.
Mason into the forecourt, Twyman left wing. Drives the paint, deflected pass. Knocked out of bounds. Cards will keep it.
It stays with us, luckily. But I'll tell you, that right there is what I would be talking about as a good turnover, because he had Mason underneath for an open layup.
Yeah.
He rose up, tried to make the pass. It got tipped out, but that would have been an easy layup if he made that.
35-29, Chippewa again. What you do sense here is River Falls energized off the halftime. They punched hard. They were able to get the lead from 8 down to about 3. It's back at 6 right now. Chippewa weathered the initial storm. I'm sure there'll be another. Kansas Smith in off the bench. Bounce pass gets it into Tom Zach. Whistle and a foul.
And that's their 6th foul, I think, right now. So as they get the number of fouls, towards that shooting free throw, which, next time is going to be a bonus. Cardinals are going to be shooting free throws, and this game is going to be all about shooting from here on out.
That one goes on Joey Butts, his 2nd. And for River Falls, their 6th as a team. Mason misses the shot. Out of there with it. Here comes Sherman. Sherman ahead of the break, deflected, tracked down by Butts. And then Tom Zach almost coming away with it on the far side. With 10:48 left in the half, River Falls will inbound.
Well, Tom Zach is playing about as energetic as I've ever seen him out there, scrapping for every ball. I think he's got a couple of block shots on the night, a couple of threes.
This is what sports is all about, just the passion of the competition, the desire to win it for the love of the game. Down low, Sherman into the paint, left hand, puts it around, and good. It's a 4-point game. He's tough. He's got a lot of their hoops here tonight.
15 points so far of their 31, and he's keeping that about half percentage.
Okay, Kansas Smith gets Minarski on the right side. Mason going to try to do his thing. Left side to Tomzak. Tomzak looking over Campbell, the defender. Twyman into the left side. Gets double teamed down low. Tomzak puts it up. Oh, no. They could have used that one, and it didn't quite go for the big fella, and River Falls gets it the other way. 35-31 River Falls, approaching 10 minutes left in this second half. On top, Landgraf works it around on the outside, Sherman. Sherman finds Campbell. Campbell behind the three-point line. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Kansas Smith tried to take it away from Landgraf, but fouled him in the process.
Tomzak on that missed a layup on the other end. Caught that ball with a wide-open layup, but unfortunately when he caught it, he was falling down, so it was almost like the tip drill had no balance there.
Right, it was.
That would have been a good one.
Oh, it would have been sweet for the Cardinals to go back up 6. Inside of 10 minutes now. Sherman, he's had almost half their points here tonight. Driving the lane, and the left hand is good for the sophomore, a talented sophomore. Joey Butts makes it a 2-point game.
And that's another 2 points off of an offensive rebound.
Cardinals into the forecourt. Kansas Smith on the dribble. Has it knocked away and out of bounds in the near side right in front of the Cardinal bench with 9.5 minutes to go. All right, an 8-point halftime lead has shrunk to 2. The Cardinals had led by as many as 11 a couple of times in the first half. Mark Alberson, Dave Check with a call on WOGO.com and on Cardinal TV, the live stream. Pass to Mason out on top. Right side to Twyman. Right corner to Kansas Smith. Works it down low, Minarski. Minarski kicks a pass in the left corner. G. Mason's going to drive, get it around and out. No good. Tipped up Minarski. No. Again on the trampoline. Goes another time. No. Oh, and it comes away to Campbell of River Falls. Boy, the Cards had some opportunities there, Dave.
Couple of offensive rebounds there, I think, for Minarski. Just didn't fall. Mason's shot was a little bit off the mark. You're right. Had their chance there.
Strong. It had a little too much spin on it. Oh,
that's a push-off.
Yeah, there was a forearm used by Sherman for sure. This is not football.
They are not calling that, but then again, we have the angle over here, and the ref was on the other side underneath.
Our refs are Sayer Jackson, Adam Brzezinski, and Dave Langben. 35-33 Chippewa holding on as best they can to that 2-point lead.
But again, all they have to do is be in this game with 3 to 5 minutes left.
Campbell, spin move. Off the mark, no good. Whistle and a foul. I think Tomzak's going to get called. Jason Prue doesn't like it.
Either that or it might be Minarski.
Yeah. Okay, 21 Minarski, you're right.
Yeah.
Second one on Minarski.
You know, they've got Minarski guarding him because he's the most physical, athletic player out there. He is giving up a lot of size, but he really holds the big guy out.
Yep. Campbell's first one is no good.
Makes him work for it.
Real quick, as a working adult, there's more than one way to get an education. Lakeland University has you covered with Blend Ed, flexible learning options for you for the way that you want to learn. Discover more at lakeland.edu/blended. Second free throw is good for Campbell. It's a 1-point game at 35-34. Cardinals into the forecourt. Twyman gets it right side. Google. Tomzak. Kansas Smith on top. Kansas driving, kicks it right side to Google. On the outside to Jackson Tomzak. Had a couple of threes earlier. Google in the right side. He'll penetrate right baseline, cuts through, finds Twyman in the left corner. On top to Tomzak. Picked up defensively by Campbell. Cardinals, here's one of those deliberate possessions we were talking about earlier.
All 5 players have touched the ball so far.
Approaching 8 minutes left in regulation. Cardinals lead it 35-34.
And they're not milking it. They're looking for a good shot, and here it is. Minarski driving.
Yep. Holding it left corner to a cutting Google.
I think that was a reach. They called a jump.
Oh, okay. Google kind of frustrated with it.
Yeah, he reached right away. They didn't get it. And the possession's going to go to them because we got the tip. Well, actually, it went to them on the half. We got the tip. Maybe I'm missing a jump ball.
Yeah. So possession arrow. So that'll be a Chai 7th turnover compared to 8 for River Falls. So the Cardinals held it. Here's the one thing with that, though. It was deliberate, but they never even got a shot off that possession. So that's the frustration. 7:50 left in the second half. River Falls looking to grab the lead back for the first time in a long time. Missed shot by Sherman. He wanted to foul. Nothing do it. Cardinals bring it to the other end. Twyman left wing. Need a hoop here. Twyman shot on the way. Comes up short. Rebound comes away to Sherman.
That shot was a little bit forced, I think.
35-30. I'm trying to look back to the Cards went up 12-11. They were up 12-9. So 9-8 was the last time River Falls led. There's a shot down low, missed by Preston Johnson. I don't think I've called his name tonight. He is a 6-foot freshman. Preston Johnson, number 23, seeing some action here. Minarski, shot on the way. Comes up short. That's 2 straight shots for the Cards coming up short.
Looked like that one might have been tipped a little bit.
And Jason Crew maybe suggesting, hey, maybe there was some contact. What was the foul call? With 7 minutes to play. Chi calls a timeout. We'll take a break as well. Back in half a minute. Chi up 1 on WDOGO and Cardinal TV.
Getting sick is about as fun as a picnic in a blizzard with polar bears, or a road trip with a dead battery in the middle of nowhere. Getting sick is no fun, but at least you have the Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Right now, transfer your prescriptions to the Medicine Shop and receive up to $20 off over-the-counter products. Remedies for every season. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Has that small chip in your windshield turned into a big crack? Call White City Glass today or on Monday, serving all of western Wisconsin. White City Glass. At Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Annie Gunderson, and their team are ready to serve you near St. Joe's Hospital in Chippewa Falls. Read testimonials in the Wynn Family Dentistry Facebook page. Shot from the deep right corner, missed, no good. Rebound, River Falls, whistle, and a foul with 6:50 to go.
So the Cardinals got a lot of things going for them here with a 1-point lead. They got the possession arrow in their favor. They got foul trouble on River Falls.
Jackson Tomzak getting that foul, and apparently that's his first.
And we're probably going to be shooting a lot of free throws in this next 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
Herstein misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and the Cardinals get the rebound. Comes down to Jackson Google and Jackson Tomzak. The Jacksons both out there for the Cardinals, along with Minarski, Smith, and Twyman. 6:38 left in regulation. The Cardinals leading it by 1 singular point. Smith out on top. Gets it left side. Google continues his dribble to the right side. Oh, dangerous pass to Twyman, stolen away. Cardinals' 8th turnover. Racing for the lead. The shot blocked by Twyman from Herstein, the 6'1 senior, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to tie this and give River Falls the lead with 6:20 to go.
That's one of those where Twyman wanted it to be a clean block, and it was a clean block, but he got him with his body a little bit. Probably a good call. You know, I hate seeing this as we go through 8-9 getting the shooting fouls, because there
First
you
one,
have
no
the miss.
good. Yeah, River Falls missing free throws here.
And I love seeing the other team go 7-8-9 shooting a front-end bonus, but here they're going to be shooting 2.
And the second one from Herstein after he missed that one to try to bring the tie. Off the mark, no good. And Tomzak with the rebound. So some huge missed free throws for River Falls. And Twyman brings it for the Cardinals, up by 1. Chai led 26-18 at halftime. Cardinals have scored just 9 here in the second half to a total of 16 for River Falls, and another River Falls steal. Into the forecourt they bring it. Sherman, he's led the way for them. Works it on the right side. This is Preston Johnson. That's Landgraf, actually. Landgraf, deflected pass, kicked out of bounds.
Coach Mo over there caught that ball with one hand, with his other hand in the sling. Still, a nice sweet hands.
5:49 left, 35-34 Cardinals. Again, the offense has kind of gone quiet here for Chippewa. They need to be awakened soon. Sherman almost looked like he took steps.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah. Campbell on the outside. Got a lot more playing time after that first half foul trouble. 5:40 left in regulation. River Falls looking for the lead, not able to find it at the free throw line the last couple of trips there.
Not really. Now they're going to look for Campbell. That's
down low to the big fella for the lead, and they grab it. 36-35. River Falls by 1. That's their first lead since 9-8.
And if he's not in foul trouble, they can do that all game long.
Cardinals know they need to answer. Twyman, a tough shot. Foul up Minarski, no good. And a whistle and a foul as Minarski is down.
Minarski's going to get the foul called, but looks like he's a little slow getting up, but Minarski,
He's going to be okay.
With that offensive rebound, goes to 7 rebounds on the night, and he'll be shooting, I think. And he was shooting on that one, too, as Twyman comes up with a miss.
And so the foul goes on Herstein, his second. So 2 on Jack Herstein, the 6'1 senior, after Twyman, kind of an off-balance miss, and Mason was there for the rebound.
So Mason should be shooting 2 here. It looked like, it was one of those tip-in drills.
Yep, you're right, and he missed the first one. And what do we got Mason for from the free throw line for Chippewa Falls? Their leading scorer is 76% free throw shooter. Came in tonight, 19 out of 25 from the line.
The Cardinals 0 for 2 so far from the free throw line this half.
Second one falls out as well. Fighting for the rebound, Jackson Google. And River Falls out of there. Now they've got the 1-point lead in the ball. The 11-1 Wildcats leading the 1-11 Chi Cardinals. The top of the BRC. And a team down near the bottom in Chippewa. It's a shot missed too hard off the glass by River Falls. Rebound out of there. And Minarski is hobbled, Dave. He's hobbled.
Yeah, he
kind of
is.
struggling to run down the floor, but he obviously desperately wants to stay out there. Linder on
he's
top.
also an athlete. And look,
Google fires a pass, intended it for Kansas Smith, and too many turnovers here in the late going with 4:40 to go. River Falls gets it back, trying to build in their 1-point lead. Cardinals trying to find some offense. River Falls down low. There's the pass and the hoop for Joey Butts. How about the sophomore? He's really lit it up, and a foul. So the very dialed in and focused Joey Butts.
Probably unfortunate for the Cardinals because Google had fouled him on the turnaround. They didn't call it, and then he took an off-balance shot and got the and one.
Butts, 4th leading scorer, actually off the bench, the sophomore. You got Campbell, Landgraf, Sherman, and then Butts, the 4th leading scorer, and he gets the free throw. So it's a 39-35 game. I mean, it's now or never for the Cards in terms of trying to protect this thing from slipping away. Keep it within striking distance, right? And a timeout. Jason Prue wants to talk about it. We'll take a break as well. Back in half a minute on WOGO Sports.
Work or get a degree. Work, degree. Work, degree.
Do both.
How many spots do you have left?
University's award-winning cooperative education program. Co-op lets you earn up to a full year of academic credit for your work experience.
Maybe we should play a minute instead of a half a minute. So.
Or have been out in the workforce for years. We will customize an option that meets your personal and professional goals, so you literally work towards a quality degree. Lakeland has options for everyone, no matter where you are on your employment and education journey. Get started now at lakeland.edu.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Inc. has taken pride in bringing you only the highest quality concrete. They mine and process the aggregates themselves, with daily testing to ensure quality and performance. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you, and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Get the job done right. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
WOGO.com, WOGO Sports, and also on Cardinal TV tonight. Mark Halverson, Dave Check with the Cards down 39-35 after leading by as many as 11 at the first half and 8 at the break.
So the Lady Cardinals, you got Athletic Director Mike Thompson next to me watching. They're 32-32 at River Falls.
Really outstanding in River Falls steal. And again, the Cardinals have done so good protecting the ball all night, but now their 11th turnover, and that is 3 more than River Falls has in this game.
And that was a big one coming out of the timeout where you really need to tell them to just relax and shoot.
And the missed shot from Landgraf from no outside, and here comes Chippewa with the basketball. Twyman left side, getting it off to Kansas Smith. Kansas moves towards the paint. Kicks it out to his teammate Linder. 3:50 to go. Cardinals down by 4. Need a hoop. Something. It's been a long dry spell. They've been stuck on 35 for way too long. Like there's a lid on the basket. Pass right side, Linder on the baseline. Finds Kansas Smith. Smith driving the paint. Oh, a tough shot. Trying to make it happen, and he draws a foul. So the diminutive one, Kansas Smith, the 5'11 junior, will go to the charity stripe with 3:31 left.
You know, you're right about Mason Minarski. He is hobbled. They're holding that right shin right now. You know that if he's got that shot, though, he's going to knock it down. And you saw Kansas Smith kind of take that drive. He got the double team. I thought he could have kicked that one back out, but he's going to get himself to the line and make that first one.
He hits the first free throw, and Kansas checking his free throw numbers here on the WOGO stat sheet. And Kansas a 50% free throw shooter. So come on, buddy.
And the only thing that matters is that he's 3 for 3 so far tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
We need him to be 4 for 4.
Oh, and Honey comes out of there. Loose ball. Smith had his hands on it. Knocked out of bounds to Chippewa Falls. So Kansas hit 1 out of 2. On par with his 50% free throw shooting, but again for the night, 3 out of 4. Cards get it off the missed rebound going out of bounds. Mason Minarski to inbound.
That team offensive rebound is huge as the Cardinals stay within 3 with the ball.
Down low, Twyman, he hesitated, puts it up and in. The Cards back within 1 as Twyman gets it. Back within 1, 3:20 to go. 39-38. Well, it was a long dry spell, and now the Cardinals within a point. River Falls with it. They bring it down left to right. Bounce pass to the cutting. Joey Butts, this sophomore can play, Dave. You're going to be seeing him for a couple more years.
Yeah, he can. He can play inside. He can play outside. He's got a three-pointer for them right now, and he's got 10 points.
He's only 6 foot, but he makes it happen. Cards a three-pointer would be nice. Does Mason Minarski have one in him? Google on the left side. On top to Jackson Tomzak. He drained a couple trifectas earlier. Mason, left side to Kansas Smith. Kansas finds the cutting Jackson Tomzak, and there's 2, and it's 41-40.
Tomzak there, the defender, fell down. River Falls wanted a charge on that one. They didn't get it, and so he had a wide-open layup. Good body control.
Ball knocked out of bounds. River Falls will keep it 2:25 to go, leading 41-40. A photo finish here on the hardwood tonight. Come work for AMPI, a co-op owned by local dairy farmers. AMPI is now offering a $2,000 sign-on or retention bonus. Apply at ampi.com and click on careers. AMPI is an equal opportunity employer. Inbounds. Oh, wide open River Falls basket. Again, they find Joey Butts. I don't know how he got so open. 43-40.
Again, nothing to lose here, playing a team that everybody thinks they're outmanned by. Stay relaxed, and there
Minarski
it is.
for the tie. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Google. Finds Twyman. He'll drive. Looks on top. Picks up the dribble. Needs a teammate. Finds Minarski. Minarski inside of 2 minutes now. The Cardinals, and Kansas Smith got tackled by the defender for River Falls, who so wanted the steal, Jason Landgraf, and yet he didn't get there in time, and he tumbled over Kansas Smith. And
you just
for that one, Kansas could have used the helmet on that one.
Yeah, you just wonder with that physicality whether or not, in college that might have been intentional or technical there, as he just kind of mowed him over because he knew he wasn't going to get the ball. So, but either way, Kansas, unfortunately, it's a 1-for-1. He's got to knock this one down here, but it's a 3-point game, and 156. The Cardinals are in this.
Kansas to the free throw line. First one is up. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Minarski fighting for it. River Falls, Sherman had it, and he gets fouled with 1:53 to go. And now it becomes kind of a free throw shooting contest.
Yeah, and that's the exact same thing. It was a jump ball last time when River Falls got it with only about a millionth of a second to tie it up, and then you get the foul. It's exactly what happened with Kansas there. It's a good call on the rebound, but here we are, 1:53, couple of baskets away.
Sherman from the free throw line, only 50% this season, 17 out of 34. First one is off the mark.
I think he right now is he's 3 for 5 right now.
43-40, River Falls by 3. WOGO Sports on wogo.com and Cardinal TV. Second free throw, no good by Sherman. He's had such a great night, but misses 2 at the line, and the River Falls coach kind of holding his head. Cardinals with the ball, a three-pointer away from tying this thing. Twyman works it left side. Kansas Smith goes left baseline. Bounce pass stolen away.
And remember the JV game, though.
Yeah.
If this game comes down to a last-second shot, you got to feel good about it.
Maybe they'll call on Easton Bob again, who hasn't played in the varsity game, but he had the game winner in the JV game.
And he has played varsity before.
Yeah, he has. And a timeout, River Falls, 1:21 to go. We'll take a break. Back in a moment on WOGO Sports and Cardinal TV.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company
I guess
you
just do the
insist
one and
on
I'll take
White
it back.
City Glass.
All right. 1:21 to go. River Falls has come from 11 down in the first half, 8 down at halftime to lead Chippewa Falls 43-40, 11-1. River Falls riding a 6-game winning streak against 1-11 Chi-High, but we know the Cards don't think of themselves as 1-11 and would love to pull out a W here tonight. Don't let a lingering sports injury keep you from being your very best at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Their team of highly trained sports medicine or orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers will get you back in the game. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls. Visit cvosm.com/WOGO.
So the Lady Wildcats are kind of doing the exact same thing at River Falls right now, as it was a 32-32 game. It's now 35-32 River Falls with 4:22 left.
All right, thanks for the update, Dave. All right, 1:21 to go here. River Falls ball up 3. Cardinals on the defense after the Jason Prue timeout. Bounce pass, they go inside to Landgraf on the right wing. Now, River Falls not going to be in a hurry. Basically, they may just say, hey, we're going to take a layup. No other reason to shoot. And a whistle and a foul on the far side. And Herstein.
They're going to have to earn this one at the free throw line.
Yeah, let's
far,
check.
They have not done so well.
Herstein's numbers, he's the one to foul. He's a 44% free throw shooter.
And he's only got 2 points on the night right now as well.
And so Jackson Tomczak gets his second foul. Herstein off the mark. Again, they've had a rough night at the line overall.
Yeah, if the Cardinals can just knock down a couple of shots.
Right.
This game, again, 1-11, 11-1, and this game's going to come down to a couple of three-point shots in the next minute.
Next one from Herstein. He's got a somewhat unorthodox approach, and he hits it. And that makes it a 4-point, 2-possession game. Cardinals got the pressure on him now. As they get it into the forecourt, Twyman, the senior, into the right corner, Tomczak. He'll drive, looks back to Twyman on the right baseline. Twyman, and we got a whistle and a foul at River Falls.
Line.
So Mason Minarski somewhat hobbled with what appeared to be a...
But he can pull them within 2 because of the one missed free throw on the other end. So again, you can make it up 3-2, or you can make it up by shooting better free throws.
He is a good pure shooter. What is Mason at the free throw line for Chippewa Falls? He is a 76%, and he hit it. It's a 3-point game.
Mason Minarski right now has 9 rebounds on his way to the second double-double in a row that I've seen him get.
Nice. Giannis, 28th triple-double of his career, and the blowout win over Golden State last night for the Bucks. Second one, got it. Minarski makes it a 2-point game at 44-42.
And that's 16.
Chi-High, full court pressure. Campbell gets it on the inbounds.
That's who you want to foul.
Yeah, Caden Rokamp would have been a good one to foul. Now Sherman. Sherman on the dribble. Inside of 50 seconds. He goes by Twyman. They kick it out. Campbell not serious about the three-pointer. Minarski on him. Far side looking to slapping at Landgraf. Again, Rokamp's a good one to foul.
Well, let's see if we're right. The big guy's usually the guy you want to foul.
Rokamp is a 40% free throw shooter, Dave. He shot only 10 all year and made 4 of them.
He is the lowest on their team from what it looks like eyeballing this.
I'm not sure why he's out there.
That's a very good question.
Maybe on the defensive purposes, but not offensively. And so Rokamp first one is no good.
Not even close. And that is not where I would want to be right now in a 2-point game when your team's 11-1.
Yeah. 44-42, 37.2 seconds left. Rokamp missed the first one, 40%, second one, no good. Rebound Chippewa, Kansas Smith with it.
The exact same as the JV, down 2.
Yes.
Where is Easton Bob when you need him?
He's on the bench.
Who's going to be Easton Bob here?
They work at left side, Kansas Smith. Cardinals, Twyman, 22 seconds. Down by 2. Right side, Tomczak for the lead, has it partially blocked. River Falls, Rokamp with it.
And they're going to make him shoot
fouled in
again.
the backcourt. Yes, that was brilliant.
Yeah, they're going to make Rocamp shoot again.
That was fantastic to force Rocamp, the 6'3 senior who just missed two a moment ago, and Tomczak had it partially blocked.
But we needed a timeout there because I wanted Thompson, Athletic Director Thompson is the one that called the JV game, and all we need is one shot. We just need one call.
Can you imagine that? That's like a movie.
All right.
You put a kid in who has...
Thompson, here's the thing. He's going to miss both of these free throws. It's going to be a 2-point game, 13 seconds left. You called the JV game. What do you got for me? Minarski at the buzzer.
Okay.
You want to say corner three, top? Just Minarski at the buzzer.
All right, 13.7 seconds. Caden Rocamp back to the free throw line. Crowd making noise. The 40% free throw shooter's off the mark. Feeling the pressure.
That is not a place that you want to be as a big guy that shoots 40%. And again, you have to wonder.
It's a reminder of the tool that missed free throws can be. The second one is no good. Oh, it went in. They're saying didn't hit the bracket support.
That might be pulled back. It definitely hit the top of the backboard, but you're allowed to bounce on the top.
They're saying no. It's okay.
So you're allowed to hit the top.
Timeout,
corner.
River Falls, 45-42. We're back in half a minute on WOGO, Hallie Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls.
Very global, innovators of plastic. Starting out as a small hometown company from Indiana, Berry has grown into a worldwide multi-billion-dollar public corporation. Berry Global is proud of its small-town heritage and loves being part of the Chippewa Falls community. From roots in America's heartland to becoming a leader in plastics manufacturing around the globe, Berry attributes its success to its loyal team members.
Didn't that look like it came down a little bit fast?
Companies. Proud to support Chi High and McDonald.
To me, it looked like it.
Berry Global in Chippewa Falls.
All right. We watched it on instant replay.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. All right, 13.7 seconds left. And 45-42. Chippewa Falls basketball.
Yeah, anything can happen here. So now it's going to be, in all likelihood, Mason Minarski for the tie. But you also got 13.7 left. You can get a quick two and make him shoot another couple of free throws, especially with Rocamp out there. If he's still out there.
That's true.
You know, he got that one on a bounce that went all the way up. It didn't hit the top, but it was very close. And that's his first point of the night. I think they're going to sit him here, and they do.
Minarski, again, Chi will be inbounding it at there. They have to go the length of the floor.
So if you can get a quick
pressure
one,
from River Falls.
If you can get a quick one, because they're not putting pressure on you, just dribble it all the way up, get a two right away.
Roll it in, Twyman. Twyman's going to get it. Here we go. Twyman to Minarski. 12 seconds. 11, 10. Timeout. Chippewa Falls.
So they're going to play for. They're going to play for one.
Oh my! All right, we'll take another half a minute timeout. Back in a moment on WOGO.
We all remember our glory days, catching a touchdown, unleashing the perfect slap shot, or watching your three float through the net. But now, maybe a lingering injury makes those days just a memory.
See, I would have rather that they came in there just because,
with their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers, maybe those glory days won't seem so far away. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls. Visit cvosm.com/WOGO for more information.
Get real Wisconsin cheese curds made with only the freshest Wisconsin cheddar, then deep fried, golden brown, and served hot at Culver's of Lake Hallie. Sounds great after the ball game tonight. 45-42. All right, Dave. They used a few seconds to bring it into the forecourt. Jason Pruitt had a chance to call the play.
So he's got a lot of options. You'd like to think that Mason Minarski is got to be your number one option, but there's a number of guys with a hot hand out there tonight. You got Tomczak. You got Google, you got Twyman, Kansas Smith is out there with a hot hand, so he's got options. Certainly Minarski's the number one option.
Here we go, the JV 140 and a three-pointer by Easton Bob at the buzzer. What'll happen?
Wide open.
Minarski for three! Off the rim, no good. Fighting rebound. Jackson Tomczak fighting with one of the River Falls player for the rebound with 5.1 to go. And a foul called on Tomczak as Jacob Landgraf will go to the line. Well, Minarski had a deep three. It was off the mark.
Could not ask for a better look. That it comes right down to that 11-1, 1-11, and that's what it comes down to right there. What an exciting shot. Now, They were trying to follow Landgraf before, so I'm not sure how high of a percentage he is, but he's still got to knock one of these down. There's 5.1 seconds left, which is an eternity for a three-point shot.
Landgraf is a 69% free throw shooter. He's only taken 16 on the season. He's hit 11 of them.
And Landgraf, not a particularly, exciting game for him tonight. He's only got 5 points. Averages, I think, a little bit over 12.
So has he been to the line?
Scorer.
Has he been to the line today?
He has not made one from the line. I know that. I don't think he's been to the line.
He gets 2. He hits the first one. It's a 4-point game. And
so now the Cardinals, really, theoretically, you can still get a shot, but you got to get one in about 3 seconds. Maybe a timeout with a long pass.
He hit them both. 47-42.
So Minarski's got to throw it in deep here.
Minarski to Twyman. Twyman into the forecourt. Get the shot off. He does. He hit the three-pointer. Timeout with basically no time left.
I think there was 0.1 left. They've got to put something back on the clock. I don't know how much it's going to matter because you wouldn't really have time to make it.
I think the referees are waving it off. I think they're giving him a 2-point basket, but the refs are talking, is there any time left? And Jason is holding. They're saying the game is over and the refs are leaving.
But he does get the three-pointer. So Twyman with 3 in the end.
So 47-45, it was a three-pointer, but the refs are saying the game is over. The crowd is not going to like it. We'll take a break. Back in 2 minutes on WOGO.
Royal Credit Union's roots run deep in the Chippewa Valley. We've been helping families thrive here since 1964. Thank you for helping us make over 57 years